If you like pina coladas. Welcome back everyone to another Minecraft mod showcase, and in this showcase we're going to be checking out the Tropicraft mod. And the Tropicraft mod basically adds in one very special tropical type dimension, which is very similar to like Hawaii or some islands like that you'd see around the Pacific, something like that I guess. So yeah, let's check it out. And if you guys have any suggestions for mod showcases I should do in the future, please do let me know down in the comment section below. Alright, so first off, obviously we want to make the portal, or the way to get to the dimension, because it's kind of different to how most mods would do it, I would say. So the first thing you want to do is you want to find this right here, which is a palm tree. Well, what actually grows in the palm tree, right? So the palm tree is just, it's a kind of a regular tree that generates in sandy beaches and in the desert. It's nighttime for a reason, by the way. I'll get to that in just a sec. Those guys are not from this mod, so don't worry about them. But yeah, this will basically grow in sandy beaches and in deserts, exclusively, I believe. So yeah, they're kind of hard to find, but once you do find them, what you want to do is you want to grab a coconut off of these guys. You have to be in survival for this, I think. So if we break the coconut with a sword, it'll, oh god, why? It'll then drop us some coconut chunks, and we can use the coconut chunks in our recipe, which is required to get to the dimension. So once we have the coconuts gathered, we can then make, we then have to find the pineapple. So you can find the pineapple in like savanna biomes, I believe, and like plains biomes, and I think in sandy beaches as well, pineapples will generate. So they look like this, and when they spawn in, they're pretty rare as well, but you can find them around a good bit, I would say. They're still like reasonably rare. Can you just get out of here, please? Like, what are you doing? Anyway, so yeah, you want to gather yourself a pineapple, you just break the top like this, and this will regrow. So you can just leave it like this, and this will actually regrow. So there's no point breaking the bottom part. You might as well just break the top, because this will just regrow back. And you can replant it just by right-clicking simply, and you can bone meal this, and it will grow a pineapple back. But yeah, what you can do is you can then use this in your recipe with the coconut chunks, and we'll get to that in just a second. So you need these two ingredients, basically, for what we're going to do in a second. You also need this over here, which is bamboo. Bamboo is actually very common, so you can find this in pretty much like every biome, I think. It's so common. It can be savanna, plains, I think forest biomes, jungles, all that stuff. It's very common to find this stuff. So what you want to do, you want to just go up to it and just literally break the bottom one, and it'll drop just like regular bamboo in 1.14 plus in regular Minecraft. So then once you have your bamboo shoot, you're kind of set, and now you want to craft this, which is the bamboo mug. So to craft this, it's going to be 7 bamboo in this recipe here, 7 bamboo shoots, and that'll give you the bamboo mug. And now, once you've gotten all these 3 ingredients, you've got your coconut chunk from the tree, your pineapple, and your bamboo, or your bamboo mug, and you can then craft them into a pina colada. And the pina colada is basically the way that you can get to the dimension. So I got a couple of them lined up here, and over here, you need to make this thing, which is the beach chair. So the beach chair is crafted using 3 wool of any color you want. It'll be whatever color you use, it'll be that color chair. And then 6 bamboo sticks. And to get bamboo sticks, it's just 2 bamboo shoots in a crafting table like so. And that gives you 4. So you can actually just do that twice, and it'll give you enough for a chair. So once you've done that, you'll get your green beach chair. And when you place it down, it'll look like this. So to show you, just place it down anywhere at all, and it looks like that. And you can pick it up again just by hitting it a bunch of times. So I'm going to do this over here this time just to show you, for example. This guy is literally will not leave me alone. Can you please stop? And then just sit in the chair. And then once you sit in the chair, what you want to do is, it has to be sunset, by the way. This is why I have it at nighttime, or like near nighttime. It has to be sunset when you do this, or else it does not work. It can't be sunrise, it can't be the middle of day, it can't be nighttime, it has to be sunset. So when the sun is setting, that's when you want to do this. So you want to place down your chair, and you want to drink your pina colada. And we are off to the new dimension. And we will spawn in this water pool right here, and this is basically our portal back as well. So we can just hop into this water pool right here whenever we want, but we have to drink a pina colada first to go back. So you want to drink a pina colada and then hop into the water pool, and it'll bring us back to the overworld whenever we want. When you first spawn in, you'll get this thing here, which is the Encyclopedia Tropica. So yeah, this will give you like a kind of guide of everything that you come across in the mod. So the more you play inside this dimension, the more you come across stuff in this dimension, it'll be all marked down inside the Encyclopedia Tropica. So if I get like some random things here, the more like I gather right now, the more it'll be like marked down in my Encyclopedia Tropica. So if I picked up some random like flowers there or something, they'd be marked down here, as you can see, tropics flowers, and we can read about them and stuff here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. The same thing happens with mobs. If you kill a mob, it'll be marked down in your Encyclopedia Tropica as well. So yeah, this is the tropical dimension. It looks fantastic. Over here we got some wildlife already. We got an iguana. How you doing, buddy? You're doing fantastic. You look great. You look stunning. And got some nice biomes over here. We got like a nice jungle biome in the distance there. I'll try my render a bit just so you can see that. Got a nice bit of a jungle biome. We kind of spawned in like a riverlands kind of thing, which is pretty cool. And there are beaches, and there's like really nice like landscapes and stuff in this dimension. It's so cool. And over there we can see like a coconut tree, which is perfect. So we do have a way to get back if we are stuck. And you can also go find some pineapples as well, and in this dimension. So you can get back, but you have to kind of find some stuff. There's pineapples right there actually, and coconuts right here. So we can actually just get back just by, and bamboo right there. Okay, all 3 ingredients are right here, which is it's perfect. There's a lot of them in this dimension, so it's a lot easier to get back than it is to get to the dimension in the first place. So yeah, anyway, let's get into things. So we're going to start off here by looking at some of the water mobs down here. Right here, we're going to start off with the school of tropical fish, right? So what just hit me? Oh, it's the poisonous frog. It was the poisonous frog. Get out of here. These guys all count as kind of one spawn, which is weird, but they are like an individual, they're all individual mobs, and they will swim around as a group as well. So it's just tropical fish, and these were actually added in 1.13, but this mod is from 1.12, so that wasn't a thing back then. So tropical fish were kind of a new idea at this point, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. They look great. They look fantastic. So when you kill them, you'll just literally get like raw versions of whatever one you kill. So I got raw clownfish here and yellow tang, and you can just basically use those to make cooked versions, and then you can just eat the cooked versions as food. So they're literally just food if you're stuck. If you're very stuck for food, you can just eat some fish, I guess. Eat some tropical fish. So yeah, that's tropical fish. And next up, we've got river sardine. And the exact same thing as tropical fish, except these guys will just spawn in rivers like we're in now, instead of the ocean. So the tropical fish will spawn in the ocean. River sardine will spawn in rivers, obviously. So yeah, anyway, that's the river sardine. And next up, we got the starfish. And these guys, of course, will spawn in oceans as well. And when they spawn in, they will literally just be lying on the ground somewhere. They're literally just going to be lying down on the ground somewhere like this. And you can kill them, of course, and they will drop a starfish shell when you do kill them. And yeah, starfish they're pretty useless. They don't really do a whole lot. They just kind of chill there. But they can come in different colors, which is kind of nice. I don't know what that is. Starfish egg. Oh my god, one of them just laid an egg. What? Next up, we got School of Piranha. So the School of Piranha will spawn in, I believe, oceans as well. Oh my god! Hello! Where'd he go? Oh, okay, anyway. So yeah, School of Piranha basically will attack other fish. As you can see, they kind of just killed off a fish right there. And they just kind of, yeah, they're kind of jerks. But they don't attack players, which is the good news. And then the seahorse will also spawn in the ocean. And they look like this. They look fantastic. They look really nice. And you can kill them as well, but they don't drop anything. The piranha's going to kill them though. Sea turtles, really nice. This was obviously, as I said before, 1.13, so you know, turtles are actually in the game now. But this was before sea turtles were, or turtles were added to Minecraft. So they look like this in the mod, they have a really nice model actually. I'm really impressed by the little model they have. It's pretty cool. And then we've also got Man-O-War. If you don't know what Man-O-War is, it's this type of jellyfish. It's like famous in real life for being poisonous, and like they really hurt. They really hurt if you get stung by them, basically. And they're like invisible as well, which is the crazy thing. They're like very hard to see underwater, so they're known for being like lethal. How are you dying right now? Oh, is the jellyfish stinging you? Probably, right? So if you get close to this guy, he does sting you, of course, as you can imagine. But you can kill him, and he will drop slime balls if you do. So that's something, I guess. Then there's also the marlin. The marlin is a really cool looking swordfish, or type fish looking guy. And yeah, he spawns in oceans as well, obviously, and he's just really cool looking. He's just very cool. I'm gonna kill this one here actually, and he will drop fresh marlin when you kill him, and you can cook this into cooked marlin obviously as well. And then there's also the spotted eagle ray, and this guy is like a manta ray. It's like a big manta ray. It's beautiful. Look at this guy. It looks fantastic. Then there's also the dolphin, and as I said, this is before 1.13 again, so this was something that was added in 1.13 officially, but in this mod they look a bit different because this was before the actual Minecraft game had dolphins in it. So yeah, those are dolphins, and they're not quite as cool as the ones that are actually 1.13, but they're still pretty nifty. Then finally there is the hammerhead, and the hammerhead, as I said, like with all these, basically they all spawn in ocean biomes, and so the hammerhead is no exception. He also spawns in ocean biomes, and yeah, he's actually pretty chill. So that's basically all the ocean mobs anyway. These are all the ones that you'll find in like the deep oceans and like the big oceans and the rivers and stuff like that. So yeah, all the water mobs pretty much. So that's that out of the way, and now we can move on to the land mobs. So up here we've got passive ones, we've got neutral ones here, and we've also got hostile ones here. So we're going to start off with the passive ones. So we got the fail gull here. fail gull is literally just a little seagull looking dude, little birdie. Hello, buddy. So you'll come across these guys randomly, just kind of scattered around the world. I think they spawn in jungles mainly. But yeah, he doesn't do a whole lot. He just kind of like spins his wings around because he's called the fail gull. So he's a little seagull looking dude. He's just kind of cute, I guess. So yeah, that's him. Then there's also the green frog. The green frog is just nice and chill. He just kind of chills in the jungle, does his thing, just doesn't bother anyone. He's nice, but you can kill him if you want, and he'll drop frog legs. So you can use frog legs for cooked frog's legs if you want to eat them, I guess. So yeah, there's a lot of food in this mod, as you can tell. There's a lot of food that you can get in this mod. So those are the two passive mobs, and then there's also the neutral mobs here. So we'll start off with the iguana. The iguana is actually like passive if you first meet it until you attack it, and then he becomes aggressive towards you. So yeah, you don't want to attack the iguana, you don't want to take it off because it will chase you, and it does see like a good bit of damage. You know, okay, did yeah, a lot of damage actually. And this guy, does he actually? Oh, I didn't even know that happened. Oh god, sorry, he's still aggressive. What the? Yeah, but the tropic creeper. Oh my god. Okay, I can't wait to show that off later now. So that guy actually apparently doesn't nuke you. He just literally spawns flowers in. That's really cool. Okay, I get this guy there because he's still aggressive towards me. Is this the same iguana? No, it's not. It's a different one. What? Hey, leave me alone, bully. Then there's the monkey. Okay, so I'm going to show you the monkey before we get to that. So the monkey basically, I believe if there's an item in your hand, a certain item in your hand, the monkey will never stop chasing you. Yeah, so if you have a pina colada in your hand, the monkey will follow you. Yeah. Oh my god, give me my pina colada back. Oh my. He just drank my pina colada, dude. The monkey just drank my pina colada. Are you kidding me? Wow. So yeah, basically what happens is, these guys are kind of weird, right? So if you show them the pina colada and then you hide it. No, give me that back. What are you doing? I need that. Don't take my pina colada, monkey. So if you show the monkey the pina colada and then hide it again, they can then become aggressive because they're like, oh, where's my pina colada? And you're like hiding it from them. So I'm gonna show them the pina colada and then I'm gonna hide it, and they can become aggressive if you hold the pina colada, as you can see. So he's like, ah, give me the pina colada. Oh my god, give me that back, you little trickster. And then they become aggressive if you do. Yeah, they don't like being messed with, basically. Stupid monkey. Anyway, that was the monkey. Next up, we're gonna look at the koa and the ashen ash. So I've actually got these structures here. So there's four kind of main structures, or sorry, three structures in the mod, really. The volcano is kind of a structure, but I don't know if I'd class it as like a main structure. So the volcano looks a little bit something like this. It's really cool. They're rare enough, I think. But they just look like this. They look so cool. It's just this massive like mound of like molten rock, or what's called chunko head, anyway, whatever that is. So it's just this massive like mound of rock in the middle of like any biome. It can spawn anywhere, by the way. And yeah, it just looks fantastic, but it doesn't actually do anything. It does have these Easter Island heads on top of it on occasion, and these guys will be like basically like asleep until you attack them, or you come too close or whatever, then they'll attack you. So inside the volcano, it's actually just like a bunch of lava, as you can imagine. It's just a whole lot of lava inside, and the lava goes down to like y=0. It goes down to bedrock. So it's just a massive thing of lava. There's not a whole lot more to the volcano other than that. So yeah, that's basically the volcano. It's a pretty standard structure. Then there's also the koa. I'll go to the Ashen tribe first. So these guys will spawn in these big tree structures up here, in jungles. So I'll try to get a better look at this here, because it's not really loading the chunks properly. There we go. So they spawn in these massive like tree structures here, and they spawn at the very top, and they actually have their very own spawner, and they will come with a chest. And there's usually some like okay loot inside the chest, I guess. The thing's actually lagging really badly right now because I don't know if I'm loading too many chunks or something. But there's some cooked frog's legs, bamboo shoot, iguana scales. It's not great, I'll be honest. It's not great loot, but it's something, you know. So what you want to do is you want to climb up the vines once you're at the bottom of this thing. So you have to kind of like navigate your way up through the tree. So we have to go like all the way up here through. So they do spawn like inside the tree as well. So keep that in mind. And I don't know if there's much point in actually going down here. So what I would do is I would probably mine into the bottom of the tree and then go up into the structure by climbing the vines. Because like trying to get up to the very top and then go down is just like, it's just impossible. Well, it's you can build up definitely, but like it's just annoying, I would say. So yeah, these guys will spawn from this thing here, so I'll show you what they look like. If they will spawn, I don't know if they will. They might not because it's daytime or something, I have no idea. But anyway, this is what they look like pretty much. They're just these little dudes, oh god, who attack you, and oh god, they shoot you with like darts, and the darts have slowness, and I have to go into creative. Oh my god, they make some weird noises too, by the way. So yeah, very aggressive, and they hurt a lot, and when they die, or no, when they get hurt, they will drop their mask. This is the mask here. And they basically try to get the mask back. If they look, he's missing his mask. Come here, let me see your face. Yes, they like hide their face if they're missing their mask, basically, and they try to get it back. So yeah, they can have randomized masks, and if you hit them, they lose the mask, and they try to get it back. That's kind of their whole thing. And I don't know why he's not picking it up. Why are you not putting your mask back on? You good? Are you gonna put it on? No? I'm trying again. I don't know what they're actually doing right now. Anyway, those are the Ashinash, and they're just kind of like aggressive little tribal people. Oh, there they put them on now. Nice. Okay, cool. They're just like kind of aggressive little tribal people who spawn these trees. Pretty much. That's the Ashinash. And then, as I said, there's also the Koa. The Koa village looks a little something like this. This was actually pretty good when I got, but I did spawn in a block, which is not fun. Anyway, so they look like this. And these are just villagers. They're literally like the villagers of this dimension. So this guy was fishing right here. He's a fisherman. He'll trade in like random fish assorted items, and like you know, he'll trade for like raw stuff. Like he trades pearls. I don't know why you trade pearls for like raw yellow tang when it's pretty easy to get them and stuff. But anyway, that's the trades he has. Yeah. And then there's also like hunters and stuff. So if you attack any of them, they'll attack you basically. And yeah, they all have different like assorted trades like the regular villager would. And they do have weapons, so just keep that in mind. There's a fail gold here. Hello, buddy. And yeah, they're just pretty cool like that, you know. And they have like chests and stuff that you can loot if there's stuff in the chest. And there's a throne over here. I don't know why the throne is here, but it looks kind of cool. And yeah, they're just kind of villagers that will attack you if you attack them. So they're not totally passive. They're kind of neutral. So just keep that in mind. And there's also bongos. These guys will spawn in their village too, so you can play the bongos too if you want. Just right click on the top of it and makes a nice little bongo sound. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, those are all the neutral mobs, and then there's the hostile mobs. So we already saw this guy here, but I'm going to show you the rest of them as well. So this is the tropical spider. The tropical spider will spawn at nighttime, but he's passive during the day, as you can see, until you attack him, and then he becomes hostile. So just keep that in mind. And he works the exact same way to a regular spider. But he will drop. Oh, what? That's not supposed to happen. But he will drop like spider eyes and stuff, like the standard spider stuff, pretty much. And then there is the Tropiskelly, and this guy is just a skeleton, basically wearing a hula skirt and carrying a bone around, trying to attack you. So these guys don't actually have bows, or is that a bamboo stick? I don't know what it is, but anyway. So these guys don't have bows. They try to melee you instead, so it's a bit different to standard skeletons. And then there is, as we saw earlier, the Tropic Creeper. And this guy doesn't actually kill you. He just literally spawns flowers in. That's so cool. And then there's the Eye of Head. So this guy we saw earlier on the volcano, he's basically like, he's like asleep right now. So he's just kind of like chilling until you get too close. And then he wakes up and he attacks you. And he does a lot of damage, so be careful. He's not actually that fast, but does a lot of damage, so careful. And he can jump, so just be careful, because he's actually quite crazy. So yeah, I'm going into creative actually for the rest of that. So let me just take him out here. Oh, you can't even, you have to use a pickaxe, by the way. I'm going to say that you have to use a pickaxe to damage him, which is kind of annoying, but it has to be done, I guess. So yeah, make sure you have a pickaxe with you if you're going to attack this guy, because swords do not work. Swords do not work. And he will drop his chunko head, and you can use that to craft a dagger. You can use it to craft an air compressor. There's a chunk of fence gate, yellow regulator. There's a bunch of recipes for it, so it's worth killing these guys sometimes, I would say, just because there's a lot of recipes that you can make with their chunko head. Finally, we've got the poisonous frogs. These guys are literally like this, and as you saw earlier, the red one did in fact poison me. So they literally just poison you if you walk near them, I'm pretty sure. So we're just going to... And they actually do attack you, by the way. They are straight up hostile. and they will give you poison if you're near them. So just keep that in mind. They don't actually do damage themselves, I'm pretty sure. They just run towards you and then inflict you with poison. So they're kind of doing like an AoE attack right now by coming towards me, giving me poison. So yeah. Anyway, that's the final mob of the mod. So we've actually covered everything right now in Tropicraft. There's a lot of items and stuff too. I'll give you a quick preview of what they look like, but I'm going to let you guys explore the mod as well, just to see what kind of cool stuff there is, because there's like obviously a lot of other stuff I haven't touched on, and it's pretty nifty, a lot of it. So yeah, I'd recommend checking this mod out. It's definitely worth a download, because it's just it's nice, you know. It's just, it doesn't add like it doesn't add anything like super overpowered to the game. Doesn't add anything like too crazy that changes vanilla. It's just one dimension that you can go to if you want to, and then there's like all this cool stuff. So there's like a couple of different biomes. There's also these little structures over here that can spawn like diamond and gold blocks inside their eyes and stuff. It's pretty cool. And that will do it for this mod showcase. I would like to thank you so much for watching, and if you would like to check out the mod, there is a link down in the description of the video you can go to, as well as a link to a playlist with all the other mod showcases I've done. If you enjoyed the video, please do drop it a like to show some love. Also, if you are new to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe and turn on notifications. That'd be amazing. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.